morning. This is Jhs Weekly. I'm Alex Carson.
And I'm Josiah Rizzo. Joplin High School has a new man in the band.
JHG's Braden Dick talks to the new JHS band director about how he's fine-tuning their sound.
School doesn't start at Joplin High School until 8:30 in the morning. However, the band gets there an hour early so they can work on their sound. Leading the band this year is new director Fccla.
Yeah, this is actually my 18th year of teaching. My last 10 years I spent in Monette as the director of bands there. And then previous to that, I was actually here at the high school the year of the tornado, and then I moved over to North Middle School for a year. So I am familiar with the area.
He started his new job in July and led off with a band camp over the summer.
So we started 3 weeks before school started. The kids put in about 140 hours of practice beforehand, still keeping up with like our Thursday night rehearsals, early mornings, late football games and stuff. So the kids have been working really hard.
Even though it's been an adjustment for the students, they're doing better than ever.
I don't think it's been difficult at all. I just kind of jumped right in and we just got to work right away, and I think the kids appreciated that. They told me they wanted to be competitive, and so we just that's the direction we went with it, and we try to push them as much as we can.
Sol says the long hours pay off in the end.
It has been so far. From what the kids have been telling me, when we went to Carl Junction earlier in the month, in September, that was the first time that they had made finals in about 10 years.
Junior Abel Richardson plays trombone in the band and has been playing for years.
So my old band director was Mr. Kelly, and he was the band director for 3 years before he left.
If you would like to see the band in person, they're at every home football game. Reporting for JHD, this is Braden Dick.
On Tuesday, October 11th, JHS is hosting a free ACT prep workshop in the Black Box Theater. It takes place from 4 to 7 p.m. after school. Snacks and drinks will be provided for anyone who attends, but due to limited seating, you must sign up in the counselor's office or by emailing Kelly Bowman.
As well, our JHS counselors will be hosting FAFSA nights on October 19th and 20th during parent-teacher conferences to help with any questions about the filing process.
I'm sure over the years you've seen some memorable classroom decorations, but we may have found the coolest of them all.
JHD's Miles Griffiths introduces us to a teacher here at JHS who is our only hope.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
It's not every classroom where the teacher has practically a Star Wars museum. Dave Smith teaches film at Franklin Tech, and it's not hard to guess his favorite movie.
And so I really have been a Star Wars fan my whole life since I was about 6 years old and first saw the movie in the theater for the first time when it came out. So yeah, I had a lot of cool Star Wars toys when I was a kid, but as I've gotten older, I've been able to get cooler toys.
Not only does Smith have a room full of toys, he also has a room housing a life-size Darth Vader, and an R2 that is still under construction. Smith says that Darth Vader took almost 2 years to build, and that R2 is going on year 6.
What is my favorite of the things that I've collected? Well, I'm sure I would say it would be a toss-up, I guess, between Vader and R2, just because R2 has had so much work put into it. But Vader's my favorite. He's always been my favorite villain, my favorite bad guy. So having him standing here is pretty neat. That's probably my favorite thing that I've got in the room.
Vader watches the students as they work on audio and film projects. One of Smith's students is Josiah Rizzo, and he says this is the coolest classroom in the whole school.
The feeling of this class is really comforting in regards to the fact that I'm a huge movie buff myself. So when you come in, you see all the posters, all the music that he has set up. It doesn't have the typical classroom confinement, and it's more of a space where you can be creative.
Smith says any student is welcome to come and take a selfie with Vader, and even Missouri Governor Mike Parsons joined in the fun. Vader would be honored if you'd join us.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Reporting for JHD, this is Miles Griffith.
The Fccla Region 11 meeting will be hosted in the PAC on October 19th. Area schools will be attending this meeting along with our Fccla members to hear from guest speaker Matt Hudson. Fccla members need to bring $15 if they would like lunch and a jump at SOAR.
Do you want to see the rolling green hills of Ireland and explore medieval castles? Walk the street of London by joining Mr. Burnside and Mrs. Trevino on a trip to Ireland, Scotland, and England in the summer of 2026. Swing by B317 or B219 for more information, or you can email Mr. Burnside or Mrs. Trevino.
As well, Miss Journey Cake will be leading a trip in the summer of 2024. There will be an informational meeting on October 25th at 6:30 in Miss Journey Cake's room B218. Bring your parents. You can also email Miss Journey Cake for more information.
This has been JHS Weekly.
Thanks for watching.